County Sheriff's Department is speaking now about two separate shootings overnight in which two women were found dead, and they believe there's a connection between the two shootings. Let's listen.
Ben Bell, B-E-A-L-L, with the Harris County Sheriff's Office Homicide Unit. Okay, this evening, or Wednesday evening at about 11 p.m., sheriff's deputies responded to the 9700 block of Wortham Boulevard, which is located off of 290 and 1960 area. It is a abandoned Chase drive-through banking center. The call was in reference to a female body had been dumped in the parking lot over there. When deputies responded to the scene, they located the body. They interviewed the custodian at the building next door, who advised that she had heard gunshots about 9:30 that evening, and when her son came to pick her up at work, he went over, checked the parking lot, and discovered the body. Homicide was notified and responded to the scene along with our crime scene units, and we were still investigating that case when the call came in over here at the 11500 block of Deep Meadow. We are about 2.5 miles from the original scene. A 12-year-old female called in, advised that her cousin had shot and killed her mother and her grandmother, and that the grandmother's body had possibly been dumped at a different location. We were able to provide patrol with information that after we reviewed the video cameras at the building adjacent to the Chase Bank drive-through, that we were looking for a four-door white Chevrolet pickup truck. We couldn't read the license plate number, but we were able to see that there were collapsible blue boxes in the back of the truck. So when patrol had, approached the house over here, they were able to see the collapsed blue boxes in the back of the pickup truck, and they were able to tell that the cases were related. They were able to recover the 12-year-old from the house without incident, and a short while later, her cousin, who is a 25-year-old white male, exited the residence. He was taken into custody. He had a firearm on him and a knife. He was taken into custody without any incident and is being transported down to the homicide unit to be interviewed. The 12-year-old advised that her mother was deceased inside the residence. Deputies entered the residence under exigent circumstances to check on the welfare of the mother and located her deceased in one of the bedrooms. We are in the process of obtaining a search warrant to process the house and to process the truck, where the male had been transported down to the homicide unit, where we are going to interview him and seek charges against him for capital murder.
So the sheriff tweeted out that the 12-year-old had called and said she had just been sexually assaulted. What was that about?
It was, she stated she had been sexually assaulted along with her mother and grandmother being murdered. So she has been transported to a hospital where she is being interviewed and a medical examination is being conducted.
Is this by the cousin?
Yes, ma'am.
Is there any indication at this point of were they in a fight or how this whole thing started?
There have been numerous calls for service over here to the residents, some of them including the cousin who was charged at one point with criminal trespass over here. We understand that he has some drug issues and is not welcome over here at the house. So how he came to be over at the house this evening, How long this has been going on, we don't know at this point. We're still interviewing people in regards to the investigation. We're still waiting on the medical examiner's office out here once we get our search warrant signed, and then we'll be back to interviewing neighbors and other people involved in this.
You know,
So the
there's a lot.
$25-year-old
Listening to breaking news coverage of sadly a mother and a grandmother shot and killed in northwest Harris County, and we're learning more about the circumstances under which the shooting occurred. Obviously some kind of a domestic incident with a family member not welcome at a house, and a lot of ins and outs here with regard to the relationship between it sounds like a 12-year-old and this 20-something-year-old cousin of theirs, and again, all of that ending with the shooting and killing of the mom and the grandmother in this story.
Yeah, we'll continue to follow this story and bring you more information as soon as